guys, it's your mum Sophie and welcome back to another Doctor Who video for you today. So if you've never seen my face on your screens before, please click that big red subscribe button down below and click the notifications bell every single time I upload. So today's video is a retrospective of classic Doctor Who Series 1. Basically, I'm going to be looking at Series 1 as a whole from the classic era of Doctor Who. Now, 23rd of November 1963 is obviously when Doctor Who first came about. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get on with the video. So, 23rd of November 1963 is when the very first episode of Doctor Who aired, The Unearthly Child. Now, Series 1 as a whole, this was back in the days where Doctor Who was just starting out. I don't think the BBC knew how well Doctor Who was going to sit within the fan base. I think they just assumed it wouldn't work, so that's why they tried it with one season and then they weren't thinking about another season until the year after. And I just want to point out that Series 1 was a fantastic success back in the day. People were slightly shocked about this particular sci-fi show. They didn't have a clue what it was when it first aired. They just assumed it was going to be crap, like pretty much everything else is crap. But turns out, sorry guys, you might hear, just hang on a second. So yeah, I've got my card reader already in my head. So yeah, obviously the Unearthly Child story was like a pilot episode to see how Doctor Who would cope within the fandom base, to see how well it would do. Obviously this goes from The Unearthly Child to The Reign of Terror, which obviously I can't review because it's non-existent. It's not on BritBox and it's hard to review if something's not there. And also I couldn't review the Marco Polo serial either, but everything else I could. So, I would say Series 1 as a whole went great. It went fantastic. It was a great way to introduce people into this new sci-fi phenomenon. Because at this point Star Trek had been around for a while, but obviously people were looking for something new to watch. So I thought Series 1 of Doctor Who back in the day, from what I've watched it, because the actual first series finished on the last serial was on the 12th of September 1964, and then the new series started 31st of October 1964. So basically you had Doctor Who all year round, whether you liked it or not. So yeah, but this series, the fact that it had the Unearthly Child, the first introduction to the Daleks, and everything like that, was a great way to introduce people into this new sci-fi show people were hearing obviously so much about. And I just thought it was a fantastic way to introduce everyone in. I don't think the BBC knew how popular Doctor Who was going to be at this point. They just assumed it was going to be one of those shows that people would forget over time. But turns out we're reaching on nearly 60 years, and over that course of 60 years, people have loved the show incredibly so much. And Series 1 of classic Doctor Who obviously introduced the very first Doctor, the introduction to the Daleks and all that kind of stuff. But also what makes the series so great is it was original. The series was original. This was new, this was brand new for everyone. And by the time the end of the series aired, Doctor Who had a massive, massive following by this point. And before you guys ask, yes, I've done research on it. I've done research. So yeah, so by the end of the first series, Doctor Who had already had this massive kind of following behind it because people loved it so much. People were loving the new show, people were enjoying it, people were sat on their sofas on a Saturday afternoon watching this Doctor Who stuff. Now I can get the exact times that each season finished for you because I've got the BBC Doctor Who stories up here, which actually go from all the way back from the classic era, which is saying something. So I have it up here. This is where you can find all the stories from back in the day. Obviously actual series finished airing the 12th of the 9th, so January, March, April, May, June, July, September. So the 12th of the 9th, 1964, with the new series airing within just a few weeks away. So yeah, before you guys ask, I've got it all here, so I kind of know what I'm talking about. So yeah, the new series the new series was to finish by September time. We're gonna go September because that's the most accurate prediction I can, because I don't actually know what the 9th month is. But yeah, so it was quite good to see that. Because obviously Doctor Who back then was a bit like, people were kind of unsure about it all, and I think that's fine. I think it was okay for people to be fine about it. I'm just a little bit wary. Sorry, my iPad is taking forever to load, and this is a new iPad. So yeah, I think it was okay for people to not really at first enjoy the series probably as much as some people did, but the few who did actually couldn't wait for Doctor Who to come back. I'm filming a video!
Alright, I've taught him a new trick. It's fantastic.
Okay, I'm filming a video. I'll be down in a sec. So yeah, I think definitely, absolutely one of the biggest things that people say about the first ever series of Doctor Who that aired was it was fantastic. And me watching it, I have to say the same. I loved it. The Daleks were actually made scary for the very first time. By the way, I have everything here, and it is taking absolutely forever to load. So basically, you can go onto the Doctor Who page here, and they've got all the episodes, information about all the old stories on here as well. So you can go and click on there. But yeah, so yeah, I definitely think that the old Doctor Who's were definitely something. There was definitely something about them that I think made the series stand out and last as long as it did. Because obviously no one knew at the time how popular this was going to be. Turns out it was, and it just turns out that this isn't as loading as quite as I'd like it to. There we are. But yeah, this was amazing, and I think a lot of people saw it like that. I'm just going to pop this on my 4G in 1 second, because it's now starting to piss me off that that I've got a white screen. Just 1 second, because I need to talk about it. Because I need to talk about the series, so I just need to pop this. Here we go. So, yeah, sorry guys, I have to pop. I'm on the official Doctor Who page here, so yeah, sorry about this guys. I am so sorry. Stories. Here we go. Yep, now it's wanting to load because it's on my 4G. I don't know what's wrong with my internet tonight. My internet's normally like that. Probably because I have iPlayer open, so it's like not, my iPad needs a bit of a wake up call really. Hang on. I'm sorry guys, this is turned into a bit of a ranty technical video. Sorry. There we are. Now I can put that back on the normal Wi-Fi because it wasn't loading. Because I want to talk about it, but it wasn't loading, and I couldn't find the episode I wanted. There we are. There we are. So yeah, everything on this first series was fantastic, I think. Everything on this series was fantastic. Obviously, I'm going to read you the Reign of Terror description. The TARDIS arrives near Paris during the French Revolution, a time of great upheaval, bloodshed and terror. Soon the Doctor, trapped inside a burning farmhouse, Ian imprisoned, and Susan and Barbara on their way to the guillotine. It's clear this will be one of the most dangerous and exciting adventures yet, featuring 2 exclusive animated episodes. Ah, yeah, I need to get that. I need to get some of these on DVD. Obviously, next week's I start on series 2. This is story number 9. So, Planet of the Giants, obviously, that's the next one I'm on. Bless me. The TARDIS doors open while the ship is still in flight by accident. Although they have arrived back on Earth in the 1960s, a time that have been trying to return to since they all met, the travellers soon realise that something is very wrong. The Doctor, Ian, Barbara and Susan discover that they all have been reduced in size and the world that they are now exploring has dangerous turns. I like the idea of that, basically. So yeah, that's the next story I get to review, The Planet of the Giants. I'm actually really super looking forward to reviewing that for you guys, because I haven't seen it in a while and I'm actually really looking forward to reviewing it. I don't know why, I just am. I'm really looking forward to reviewing it for you because I'm really excited to actually get cracking and delving my teeth into that story. Because I watched it once, but I really want to watch it again. I am a sucker for watching things again. And at this point, what did I just do? Oh. At this point, guys, I am a sucker for watching anything again that I really enjoy. So I'm actually enjoying doing these Doctor Who reviews, these classic ones anyway. I'm actually really enjoying doing this. So yeah, now time for ranking. Out of 10, I'd probably rank series 1 a 10 because apart from the Aztecs, it's a really good story and I think it's a really good series that got people into Doctor Who in the first place. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up if you did, and make sure you click that big red subscribe button down below, and click notifications bell to get notifications every single time I upload. And if Nerd Den sent you over, then welcome. I'll see you guys next week for another Doctor Who video. And if there's a Series 13 trailer to drop in today, I'll be jumping straight on YouTube again. See you soon, and on Zoo.